Hey, boys and girls. Today I am sitting out on my front porch and I want to read to you a few stories. So, the first one I picked out was J is for Jack o' Lantern. And in this story, it goes through the alphabet and we will look at different Halloween words and things that are with Halloween, associated with Halloween, just through the letters. So, this book is called J is for Jack o' Lantern. Now, a jack o' lantern is not a pumpkin like this. This is just a pumpkin. A jack o' lantern is a carved pumpkin. So you can see this little guy has carved a couple of pumpkins, it looks like. A is for autumn. Blazing colors so bright, cider mills, pumpkins, and Halloween night. B is for boo. Bones and bat. Don't forget broomsticks, brew, and black cat. C is for costume. Store-bought or homemade, simple, sweet, or jazzy, pirates, robots, ghost, dressed up real snazzy. D is for donuts on a string. Dangle donuts from a string and cover each player's eyes. Now be the first to finish and win a kooky prize. Doesn't that sound like a fun game? You put a donut on a string and then you see who can eat the donut first, but their eyes are covered. That sounds like a fun game to me. E is for eyeballs. Eyeballs floating in the punch. A gruesome snack or maybe lunch. Big and round and bleary red, looking gooey, filled with dread. I don't know that I want to eat that or drink that punch. F is for Frankenstein. Frankenstein is famous, frightening, freaky too. Create a monster of your own and see what he can do. Look at their faces. They're definitely scared over there, aren't they? Yeah. I would be scared if I saw that too. Do you know what letter comes after F? E, F, G. G is for, what starts with the G in this picture? Ghosts. Ghosts and ghouls and goblins play gruesome goo gas. They throw parties in the graveyard with ghastly, giggly hags. H is for, what do you think that is? Haunted house. H is for haunted house. A haunted house, you better beware. Only enter if you dare. Monsters lurking, looking mean, just can't wait to make you scream. I is for icky. A icky Halloween game to play, if you're not faint of heart, requires you to feel and match a food with a body part. I've never played that game before, but I do like this one. J is for jack-o'-lantern. There it is. Look at that toothy smile. How many teeth are missing? There are 2 teeth missing, one at the bottom and one at the top. J is for jack-o'-lantern, a crooked grin or a carrot nose. How about a smiling face? J is for your jack-o'-lantern, a pumpkin with a face. Look at that cat back there. See all the seeds? Those are the things that are on the inside of a pumpkin. K is for king size. Some neighbors give out apples. licorice, gum, or a toy. But when I see that king size bar, I can't help but jump for joy. When we were little, we would go trick or treating in my aunt's neighborhood. And there was one neighbor in the neighborhood who always gave out a full size candy bar. It wasn't those little snack size ones, it was a full size candy bar. It was the best place to go because you knew when you left that house, you had a whole candy bar. L is for light. Pass by the house that has no light. It's their way of saying no candy tonight. You see that house right there? It doesn't have a light on inside or even a porch light. Usually homes that do not do candy or don't pass out candy, or maybe they've ran out, they always turn their lights off. So as you go around trick-or-treating, if you go this year, maybe look for those houses and see if you see houses with lights and you can go trick-or-treating at, or houses with no lights. I love this page because when Miss Austin and I went to the pumpkin patch, we were here. We were in a maze. M is for maze. A corn maze is a puzzle where you can stroll about, have fun getting lost, and then find your way back out. And you want to know something? With Miss Austin and I, we never found our way out of the corn maze. We turned around and all of a sudden we were going out the same way we came in. We never found the end of the corn maze. N is for nighttime. A nighttime brings spooky sounds, shadows darting all around. Coyotes sing an eerie tune, and witches fly in front of the moon. Look at that. Do you know what letter comes after N? L, M, N, O. O is for orange. O is for orange, the color of pumpkins and the harvest moon. Fall is orange, but leaves too soon. P is for pumpkin patch. Pick a pumpkin from a patch, no two pumpkins match. Cut the vine, but if they're fat, don't pick them up or they'll go splat. Have you ever tried to pick up a pumpkin that was too heavy? It's hard to carry. Q is for quivering and quaking. Quivering lips and quaking knees. Don't wake the ghost. Quiet, please. They must be inside that haunted house, and they're a little scared. That's why they are quivering. R is for rattling bones. Skeletons party in abandoned homes. R is for their rattling bones. They shake and boogie across the floor. They dance until their bones are sore. My neighbor over at her house, she has these skeletons. They're all out in her front yard. Kind of looks like this. S is for scarecrow. Scarecrows hang around all day, wear old clothes filled with hay. They work to chase the crows away. But when do scarecrows get to play? A lot of farmers use these scarecrows right now in their gardens because it'll help keep these crows from getting in their gardens. The crows think somebody's out there. It's really just a scarecrow. T comes next. What do you think these friends are doing? They're trick-or-treating, of course. T is for trick-or-treat. The 3 simple words you must repeat. If you desire something sweet, the magic words are trick or treat. Those are some fun costumes. See a chef and a hot dog. A witch. We have a friend in our class that's going to be a witch this year for Halloween. This person is a dog. What is this costume? Do you know? It kind of reminds me of like a dining room table. Like maybe she's trying to be the kitchen table. And U is for unusual. This is definitely an unusual costume. U is for unusual, my Halloween disguise. So unique and cool, my costume won first prize. She had a costume contest and it won first prize. V is for vampire. V is for vampire. He came to life by sucking blood, a vampire with fame. Lived in Transylvania, and Count Dracula was his name. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let me think. T-U-V. Then comes W. W is for witch. Witches are green, scary, and mean. Brooms keep them in motion. They gather around their big black pots and stir their magic potion. This is really important. X is for examination. When you go out to get candy, you have to examine it. What's inside your candy? Parents like to know if your treats are safe. A simple exam will show you. You always want to look at your candy and you want to make sure that it's safe. When it's safe, it means that it's still in the wrapper and the wrapper is the way it's supposed to be. Okay? You don't want to get candy that's already been opened or maybe that's candy that someone has been playing with or anything like that. You want fresh candy, safe candy. Y is for yard. Look at this person's yard. It's very festive, which means it's decorated for Halloween. Y is for yard, and yards reflect this festive time with surprises and delights. Pumpkins and coffins and scarecrows. And don't forget the lights. And the last letter of our alphabet is the letter Z. Z is for zany. Halloween is zany fun. A holiday for everyone. Young and old have a reason to enjoy this holiday season. See, you don't have to be a kid to dress up. Even adults can dress up too. I hoped you liked this book. J is for Jack-o'-lantern. It's a Halloween alphabet story. I didn't read the whole story to you. So on the sides of the book where the letters are, there's a lot of information that you can actually learn about things in the book. So you can learn some really cool information in this book. You can get it at your library. It's called J is for Jack-o'-lantern, a Halloween alphabet.